Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. First, I want to apologize for not posting as many videos as I had intended to throughout the December Daily Advent Calendar 2025 Challenge that has been hosted by Tracy Fox. I have been a little under the weather a lot this month. Really haven't felt like crafting a whole lot, and when I did feel like crafting, I really didn't feel like filming or editing videos or anything. So I do apologize for that. But I did finish. I had to play catch up a lot of days, but I did finish. So I just wanted to go through the journal and do a full flip through for you all. That way you can see what I did. I'll try to remember everything I did as I went through. Some of this I'd done, earlier in the month, and my memory is not the best sometimes, but we'll get through it the best we can. So here is the front that I did the cluster challenge on for Tracy. So that just kind of moves there. Keeps getting hung up a little bit there, so I'm gonna may have to go through there and fix it a little bit, but there it goes. It's better. Sometimes the pieces shift a little bit and have to get them back where they belong. But and then we got this little snowman journaling card here at the top. Has a little letter that goes in the envelope there. Thought that was cute. Took that back in there. And then here is the spine. This is some vintage lace ribbon that I had, and it has this little areas where you can run whatever color ribbon through there that you want to. And it is tied together with this cotton ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, somewhere, not really sure. Open it up, and you'll see a lot of tabs like sticking out the sides and stuff throughout this journal. I really like that look, so that's kind of what I did pretty much throughout. And the original idea for this journal, the binding, the spine, and everything, was from Crafty by Tony, her Halloween Everyday journal that she did. I really liked the way that she did that, so I wanted to give it a try. I will say I think I may have used too heavy of a paper. It's kind of loosened up a little bit as I've added things to it and it's had weight to it, but the pages were kind of stiff. Plus I placed my pages a little bit closer together than Tony did, so that may have added to it too. But if you want to make a journal like this with this kind of binding, if you can see it's there, it's like we made the binding and then attached the pages to the binding there. So if you want to go watch Tony's video on that, she does a little bit better job of explaining that to you. And unfortunately, I didn't film a video whenever I was making it. But here is the first page. And I did post a video of this, so you've already seen this maybe. It flips up and flips down, and then you have the little tag here, and this tag has magnets in it, and it just kind of magnets there on the front and holds that closed. We have these doors open. There is a little pocket tuck spot there. I didn't put anything there, but there is room to put something. It closes back up. And in this page, I did film a video of this too, so you probably saw this too. This flips up, and this is some wrapping paper that come on a gift that someone gave me, so that's the wrapping paper that I reused there. And we've got a little tag that I collaged on, and then have a little boy and a little girl peeping through the little acetate window there. And we've got a large journaling card tucked here in the side that I decorated a little bit. And this opens up, and we've got two tags in this pocket here. And we've got a belly band that has a tag in it. And then we've got this little, get that back in there where it belongs. We've got a tab here in the side. This little tall, skinny tab for some extra journaling space, or a pocket to tuck pictures, whatever you like to do. And then you'll see it throughout here, like I said, a lot of tags and stuff sticking out the end. I really like that look, so we did a lot of that here. Got a large journaling card that pulls out the side here that you can journal on. I used a lot of Crafty by Tony stamps. She has some long paper strip stamps, I think they're called, in her stamps in her Etsy shop. And then a lot of her washi tape I used in here. And that just kind of tucks back in the side there. And then you open it back up. And this is Tracy's paper, and I just kind of cut slits there in the side where it was kind of collaged together, and just kind of tuck some of her tags in there. And then I loved this paper so much that I did not want to cut it up, so I just tried to figure out how to keep it whole. So this is what I come up with. I just kind of folded it kind of like a trifold. I backed it with some of that wrapping paper there, and these are the tabs that come with Tracy's kit, so I put those on there, put some eyelets and some brads, and then I folded this side of this page over and just kind of tucked that in there, and that keeps that closed. And then we've got some tags, some double tags sticking out the side here, and this kind of happened by accident. I was putting eyelets in my tags and accidentally stuck two of them together, so I just left it that way, and then went ahead and did another set to go along with it to tuck those in there, and that's just some extra journaling space on those tags. And then we've got this page here, got another little tag stuck there in the side. And then this is kind of like a pass-through pocket, I guess you could say, where you can see the journaling card on both sides. So we have this large journaling card, some writing space there, and you tuck it back in, and then you actually see the journaling card on the other side there. That's the other side of that journaling card that's kind of tucked in there. Got a little Santa Claus that come from the Tim Holtz ephemera that I had. And then we've got some stacked pockets here. We've got a little tab at the top for some extra journaling spot there. And then, of course, just little journaling cards. There is a pocket here. I didn't put anything in it, but there is space to put something there if you want to. And then this is an envelope that I collaged on with Tracy's ephemera. Little gears. I tried to use the gears throughout to kind of tie it into the front. Lots of gears and lots of eyelets throughout here, and brads. Then we have a pocket with two tags in it. And this is some stationery that I got from a thrift store. And then we've got a couple of journaling cards tucked there inside the envelope with some coffee dyed paper on the back. And then this flips up. I just collaged there on the front. And then got a little tuck spot, a journaling card, and a little gift there. Just kind of tucked right there. And then this page actually was intended to be used as a pocket, but I printed on the acetate, and I wanted to make an acetate window. This was printed on some acetate that I think that is originally intended for like the old time like school projectors. So that printed really well on there, and then decorated it on either side. And then this page I just collaged on with another big doily. I love all things vintage, so of course I've got to include some vintage things. And then this is a coin envelopes that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just tucked another big tag in there with some writing paper on the back. And then this is an old like a metal bangle bracelet that I used the glossy accents in. I most recently saw the Grungy Stamper on Instagram doing this, so I wanted to do that as well, incorporate that in there. And then that just kind of tucks back in there. We got another tag. This is some netting that I have in a couple of different colors. I just wanted to add that in there for a little extra texture. And this is some packaging that I had, excuse me, that I covered with some paper, just kind of made it like in a matchbook style. It was like, it had like embellishments on it or whatever. So I put some coffee dyed paper in there, and that just kind of tucks back in there, and I left it open where it could be used as a pocket. And this here, these are some of the signs that come from Tracy's kit. Some I have mounted on cardboard to give a little bit more dimension, and some are just glued down flat. You can see there on the side that they're kind of stacked up a little bit. And then this little sign here flips up, and that opens up, so you've got some extra space there to journal in or whatever. And then I've got a little tuck spot here with some journaling cards. And then that flips back closed. You can close that up. And then we've got another large card here. This is some paper some stationery that I got from the thrift store. So I decorated that. And then I did do a video of this page. This is the page where I have the 2 journaling cards just kind of magneted onto there. I put magnets underneath here, and then the brads on the journaling cards that just kind of magnet to that page like that. And then we have this page here. Again, I just cut slits in the paper, Tracy's paper that was already gorgeous, and just tucked some tags in there. And then this is some vintage trim that I had, and there's another little gear. And then this page is a waterfall page. So we got waterfalls covered with some coffee dyed paper on the back. And then this page, we have some vintage ribbon that I have that I've tucked, that was on the spine that I did green on this time. And then I just tucked 3 little tags in here on the side. I like the way that looked, having those staggered like that. So we've got 2 stuck here on the top, and that's some of that wrapping paper on the back there. One of Tracy's pages on the back of that one. Just kind of got that tucked in there. And then we have this one tucked in the back. Coffee dyed paper on the back of that. And then we've got another large journaling card tucked into the side there. Again, I think this striped tape is Tony's, but not this. This come from Michael's or something. And then again, Tony's stamps there. And then these are the ornaments that I have mounted on puffy tape, so they kind of stand up off the page. And then put some of my Christmas twine on there. And then this thing here, I'm not really sure what you call it. It's a tab at the top, but it flips up. And then it also flips up on the back side like that. So I put an acetate pocket on it and put some journaling cards in there. And then this flips up. I've got some more stationery that I got from a thrift store. And then got a tag tucked in there. And I kind of collaged around the pocket just to kind of disguise it a little bit. So that tucks right back in there like that. Kind of looks like it's just part of the page. And then I did the same on the back. This flips up. Got some journaling cards there, a little tag. And then this is a little one of Tracy's tags that I just kind of made it to where have a little tag that tucks down in there like a little, kind of like a little coin envelope, I guess. That just tucks in there. This flips up. Got more journaling space there. Again, I have a pocket that I can just kind of collaged around. Tucked a tag in there. And then here, this is the tree that I already posted a video of. That I did the tutorial on how to use the gears. And then, so I have that there. And then I did use it as a tuck spot. And stuck one of the tags back there. And that's it. That's the whole journal. As you can see, she is chunky. I really enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed using Tracy's kits. I appreciate Tracy giving me the opportunity to be involved in the December Daily Advent Cluster Challenge. I'd never done anything like that before, so that was a good learning experience for me, so I appreciate that. If y'all wouldn't mind, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share out the videos. I am planning on doing more videos in the new year as I learn this whole YouTube thing. And I'm also looking for a challenge to do in January. If y'all have any ideas or you know of any challenges that are going on in January that I can join in on, just put them down in the comments. And it doesn't matter if it's a weekly challenge or a daily challenge. I'll see what I can do. And I wanted to be able to post some videos of that. So if there's any challenges that you are joining in on that you think might be fun, just let me know. And I appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I do have another journal that I made out of a different kind of kit that I wanted to show you real quick. but I'll do that in another video. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sorry, y'all, I had to step away for a second. Like I was saying, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope y'all will come back and see me and watch some more videos and learn with me. If y'all have any ideas of the next journal that I can do, just put them down below. I love to learn. I love to learn from you all, and I hope we can have more fun in the new year. Thanks, y'all.